Good morning, it's CJ, the XER nurse, and I heard you might need an exemption request. Hello. So with all of the different areas of work life that are forcing the jab, I know that some places are allowing exemption requests to be put in, either medical or religious. My healthcare system actually said that it didn't technically have to be religious, it could just be a personally held belief. I think they were trying hard not to get sued. So I wrote my request just as a personally held belief, and because because I'm super fucking stubborn and I didn't even really want to ask for permission to keep my job, my request is actually pretty fucking cut and dry. It basically says, like, fuck you, this is stupid, and I know it's not gonna work, but I'm gonna do it just to kind of like follow the rules of how we're supposed to do this before I get fired. Because then I could say, like, well, I gave it the old college try, even though it was like the shittiest attempt ever at a request. But I'm gonna read it to you, and you know, it's not trademarked. I didn't copyright it. I don't own the rights to this exemption request, so feel free to use any or all of it verbatim if you so choose. It's fine with me, and I hope it works. So here's what I wrote when I reluctantly agreed to ask someone else's fucking permission to keep my fucking job. Although I am not religious and do not have a medical reason to not get the COVID vaccine, I'm trying to like not use these buzzwords in these videos, because I feel like when you use the words, they're kind of like they are kind of not letting a lot of people see the videos. So I'm trying not to use the words, but in this case, I guess I'm going to use the words. I do have a fear of this vaccine and of having an adverse/serious reaction to it. My gut is telling me not to get it, and that is the only argument I will put before you. I will not fabricate a story or embellish my reasoning. After thoughtful consideration, I am simply not willing to get the vaccine, and I am willing to lose my job if I am forced. I hope that you will reconsider terminating me for exercising autonomy over my own body. That is my whole statement. That's the statement that I submitted and then waited weeks to hear back about. That's the statement that they called me on a Thursday on my day off to ask me to elaborate on. That's the statement that I stuck to when they called for that elaboration. And I said, no, I'm not gonna elaborate. I'm not adding anything to that. I just want autonomy over my body, period. End of the story. That's the whole statement. Then I resigned 4 days later, and then in the midst of being back in the ER and processing what I had just done, resigned my job, handed a copy of my resignation to the exemption request committee, handed a copy of resignation to the CEO of my hospital, and then had to go back to work for 11 more hours and keep my head in the game and be an ER nurse for however many days I had left to do that. In the midst of that, a high-level management person came down into the ER looking for me, and in front of everyone, coworkers, patients, transport, EMTs, told me that they were so sorry that they had caused me stress, and that they just felt so bad that I was under so much stress. My resignation letter goes into the fucking mental damage that they did to me. I will read my resignation letter to you, but not until I get paid out my fucking PTO. So after I get paid out my PTO, then I'm gonna read my resignation letter. and tell you what they did to me then on my last day at work in the emergency room. Today, let's just get back. I don't know what happened there with my video. It cut out on me. But today, let's just get back to right after I handed in my resignation. So this person tells me how so sorry they are. They didn't realize that I was so stressed out and they're terribly sorry. And here's the creme de la creme of this conversation, okay? This person says to me, if it matters, we approved your request and we'd really like you to stay. And my jaw fell to the floor, and the look in my eye must have said enough, because this person took a step back from me and waited for my response, which was, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You approved my request after I resigned. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you very much. I will pass. It does not matter to me at all. This hospital can literally kiss my ass on the way the fuck out of it. Yeah, so they approved that request. So that's a request that works for me, at least. Maybe it'll work for you. I hope that anybody that needs to literally fucking beg for their job in a letter to a committee can take some solace in knowing that mine worked, even though I did end up resigning anyway. You know, I told this person, like, how dare you? How fucking dare you? The nerve. Just the nerve. The nerve. I can really hardly comprehend it. But I think they just freaked out because they were like, oh shit, people are actually gonna quit about this. They might actually quit, and we might actually have to pay to replace people. And I know that's a huge fucking expense. It's huge. It's huge to train a new ER nurse. Why does my thing keep cutting out on me? This is so weird. I hate it. Anyway, maybe it's telling me I should just fucking get to work. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get to work. But I just want you to know that sometimes exemption requests work. So don't be scared to try. And good luck. I hope it works for you. I hope it works before you resign, so that you actually do get to keep your job and your dignity. Because I definitely couldn't have kept that job and my fucking dignity if I had done all that resignation drama and then been like, oh, all right, I'll still work here. They would have gotten 50% of me, if that, forever. But that's that. Good luck. Let me know what you say and how it goes. And thanks to my new subscribers and stuff. I have 14 whole subscribers now, and I'm very excited. I think I have like 3 a week ago, so this is big, exciting news for me, and I love it. Have a really great hump day, and I'm gonna go deliver some fucking groceries.